Hi, good morning and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well today. Happy Monday. If you're watching this on Monday morning, the 26th of June. The songs that came through for this reading were a lot. But when I asked for just two that would sum up the whole reading, I got Stand By Me by Dave Finley, and I got How Do You Talk to an Angel by The Heights. So check those two songs out. One song that stood out to me in particular was Home by, I think, Three Days Grace. And it's like, this is not a home. This house is not a home. By the time you get here, I'm always stoned. You turn the TV off, and it's like somebody is very controlling, and they are very nagging, and they bitch a lot, and you really don't know how to get out of that. You're stuck there. And then that song, on the outside by Stain. I'm going to pack my stuff and then I'll be on the outside looking in. I can see through, see to the real you. That one. You're ugly just like me. So this person might also feel like they're better than you in some way. Hey, Auto Guthrie. How are you, baby? All right, let's read the energy of the collective, if we may. What energy is the collective in today, Spirit? What energy is this collective in today? I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but I got these candles. These are called, what are they called? Anyway, I use those, and usually they drip down, and all the wax goes on the candelabra. But in this particular case, these candles do not do that. They burn all the way down to nothing. And that is just so beautiful to me, because normally I have a big mess to clean up. All right, the elephant and the earthworm. I got them from Amazon, by the way. I don't know who makes them. I just buy the cheapest ones I can get. Earthworm and turtle. The last two brands that I've gotten have done that. They don't make a mess, and I love that. All right, I'm going to go one more time with the shuffle. The bat and the earthworm. All right, show me the energy of the collective in right now, Spirit. What is the collective energy? What are they thinking and feeling? Oh, card turned over in the deck. That one we have to take. Everything's upside down. Yeah, the rest of these are the right way. So that one was meant for me to get. I don't know how that happened. Spirit's always doing amazing things. All right, let me get a little book out here. You're showing up as a gazelle and a lion. Gazelles are fun to watch. They like to run. You may be running from someone, or maybe you can't run from them and you want to. Let's see. Gazelle, heightened awareness and ability to be vulnerable. When it's out of balance, you have food allergies, insomnia, and a racing mind. So somehow food allergies, insomnia, and a racing mind. And then the lion is not too far from. These are both earth elements. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The lion. I would have thought the lion was more evolved. It goes by evolution, like how evolved the animals are. That's why it's so hard to find them in here. There's no index. There's the tiger, cheetah. May I find the lion, please, without a lot more effort here? Your mind is racing. Why can't I find the lion? Help me, Spirit. Aha. The lion is regal and a complete master. When it's in reverse, it's withdrawn and too serious. So your mind is racing, you have insomnia, and you're too serious. Okay. Keep that in mind. That's the energy that I'm reading for. Your mind is racing. You may have food allergies. Um, you're overthinking. You're in your head. You're overthinking. There's something going on in your life. You're overthinking it. All right, I'm hearing biscuits, butter, and bread, and blessing. May I have a word, please, from biscuits, butter, and blessing? Balaam's donkey. And the Lord opened the mouth of the donkey, and she said to Balaam, "What have I done to you that you have struck me these three times?" Numbers 22, 28 through 31. Balak, the king of Moab, was keen to hire a famous soothsayer named Balaam to curse Israel so could drive the Israelites out of their land. But God told Balaam, "You shall not go with them. You shall not curse the people, for they are blessed." Numbers 22:12. The king kept trying to convince the soothsayer, and Balaam kept asking God to change his mind instead of simply obeying him. So God finally told rebellious Balaam to go. Along the way, Balaam's donkey suddenly refused to move forward, so he struck the poor animal three times. Talk about animal cruelty. In fact, Balaam was so mad that when the donkey started explaining why, he turned away. Balaam responded without wondering how in the world a donkey could be conversing with him. Finally, Balaam's eyes were opened, and he saw the angel of the Lord with its sword drawn, standing on his path. God used God used the humble, innocent donkey to save the ungrateful master's life. Faith check. Balaam was a pagan profiteer, not a holy prophet. Though he wound up obeying God in this instance and blessing Israel much to Balak's dismay, Balaam later conspired with the Moabite king to come up with a plan to sabotage the people of Israel to sin against God. He was a man who kept the letter of the law, did as he pleased. He was a man who kept the letter of the law, but did as he pleased. Eventually, he was slain by the sword, discovering too late that one cannot with the run with the hare and also hunt with the hounds. Whew, that was a mouthful. The enemy cannot curse what God has blessed, but he can tempt you out of your blessing. So, Balaam was a man who was basically a pagan, but he was used by God to stop Balak from destroying Israel. And the way that he did it, he kept begging God, "Please change his mind so I don't have to go on this mission," because he knew that if he didn't obey that king, that king could cut his head off. And he was afraid to obey one or the other. So he was kind of like in a catch-22. So he kept saying, "God, change his mind." Instead, God said, "Okay, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and lead him. Go ahead and lead him. Show him the way to the Israelites." So he went with his donkey, and on the way, the donkey turned around and looked at him because the donkey stopped. The donkey was like, "There's an angel standing there with a big ass sword getting ready to kill us if we go any further." And so Balaam stopped, but because he was so angry at the mule for stopping, he hit him three times. And the donkey turns around and looks at him and says, "Hey, dumbass, there's an angel with a big old sword standing right there. I'm not moving. I'm not going any further. You can go if you want to, but I'm not going with you." And then Balaam saw the angel, and And at first, it didn't even dawn on him that the donkey was talking to him. Okay? So somehow animals have the ability to talk when God gives it to them. And I know my little Otto, he talks all the time, and I can tell exactly what he's saying. He'll tell me I got to go to the bathroom. He'll tell me I'm ready to eat. And you'd have to see it. It's amazing. He's a pretty amazing little dog. He doesn't speak in plain English like we do, but he uses his little voice to say like, woo, 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 I'm outside. Like, I got to go outside. And you can tell that's what he's saying. He's just a smart freaking dog. All right, let's move on. Be still and be happy. So you're struggling you're struggling in doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not going to do it. Iron sharpens iron. Or should I read the other one? Spirit said read the other one. Step of faith. And that's October 27th. That could be significant. He said, come. And when Peter had come down out of the boat, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. Matthew 14:29. Jesus called us to come home. He did not say it would be easy. The road is riddled with difficulty. He may call someone to give their money to the poor, someone else to move to the farthest corner of the world, or another to be faithful in their daily grind at home. He may lead you to serve a family or to find contentment with Him in our singleness. Are you lacking a purpose, feeling overwhelmed by your workload, or simply missing connection with God? Take a step of faith, climb out of the boat, and trust Him, even if you start to sink. And we will from time to time. He is right beside you, ready to catch you on whatever road He leads you. Take His hand and trust Him. Jesus, only in you can I find the path to life. No matter what that path has called me to do, I will take your hand and trust you. Thank you for never letting me go. So somehow you've been called down a path, and I think you're either unsure of what that path may be, or you're just afraid to go. Well, for those of you that don't know what it is, let me pull a few of these. I made these, and maybe they'll help. Is there anything in here that can help the collective with finding their life purpose? Now, if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. But if God says that's you, then that's you. Okay. All right, Spirit, talk to us. Psychology for abused children. A psychologist for abused children. Give free services to those most in need. So somehow you have a service that you provide to the community for cost. Spirit is saying, give some free to those that are most in need. So, like, there's a restaurant here in Little Washington, and they make food every day at lunchtime for the homeless while they're making their lunch, while they're, doing their rush hour for lunch. And they sit those baskets in a certain place, and the poor, the homeless, the ones living on the street that are the most in need can go and get a basket of food, and it's got like a sandwich in it and some fruit and a juice or something like that. So give free the service that you provide to those most in need. All right, what else, Spirit? What? A lot. Be open. I'm sorry. Open a clothes closet for children. So start a clothes closet in your community for children, so that when the parents need a bigger size, they don't have to go out and pay for them. All these baby clothes get poured into the dump and sent to Goodwill. Make your own closet. Make your own closet for children's clothes. Make crafts and candles, wreaths, anything beautiful. You're a crafter, okay? And then minister, a shepherd, caring for the flock. So somebody here is being called to be a minister of the church. Go on a mission trip or finance someone else to go on the trip that can't afford it that's being called to go. And then send a card with money to an inmate in need. So somebody that you know is incarcerated, and Spirit saying, send them a card to cheer them up and include money. However, call the prison and ask them how to give this inmate money, okay, and how to send them some mail. Because you'll have to have their inmate number. All right, so Spirit say go one more time. All right, start a prison group for visitation. In other words, start some kind of group for teaching inmates. Maybe a 12-step group. Maybe if COVID has lifted and they are allowing us to come into the prisons again, begin to go in and just be friendly with the inmates and share the hope that you have in your heart with those. Like, I've been here, I've been right where you are, and you can do good on the outside. You can be successful. Maybe start an H&I, what they call an H&I for 12-step groups, hospitals and institutions. Bake cakes and treats for others. Somebody needs to be baking. You make the best cakes ever. Be a hospice nurse and help people transition from life to eternity. And open a halfway house. Somebody's supposed to be running a halfway house. Start a yoga class. Be a nurse. You have healing hands. Go one more time here. Doctor, physician, or healing from a holistic approach. So become a doctor, but become a doctor from a holistic approach. Don't just give somebody medicine every time they come see you. Think about alternative medicine. Sponsor a child in need. One good way to do that is through the shoebox program that the Billy Graham Ministry has. Or you can sponsor a child in your community that's in need. Start a home for people recovering from substance use disorders. So start a home for people who have addiction. So they'll have a place to live. Because maybe one time you didn't have a place to live, and it would have been nice to be able to have a place to live. And coordinate a program for teens who are pregnant. You might have a pregnant teenager. They're saying, you know how it feels to have a pregnant teenager. Coordinate a group for that. For the mothers, the fathers that are struggling with their teenage daughter being pregnant. All right, those are just some ideas of many. So whatever resonated with you, take it and run with it, baby. Something good is going to happen. Not just for the ones that you're helping, but for the helper too. Because when we put ourselves out there and we help others like that, it comes back to us. That's not why we do it, but that's the result. All right. Now, let's look at what some of our needs are here when it comes to our soul truth. These are self-awareness cards. What do we need to be aware of? Self-aware of. There's something that we need to be aware of. Self-aware. Okay? How do you talk to an angel? Now I got that song stuck in my head. Alright, that's enough shuff. Shuff. Alright, Spirit. What is it that we need to know for our souls to grow? Talk to me, Spirit. Y'all's cards keep going on the floor. Means I have to reach for it. This card says, how does my body want to move today? Because some of us need to move more. When we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? It's time to try something new. Today's soul action. How does your body want to move today? Listen and joyfully do. All right. Anything else, Spirit? How can I deepen my trust right now? I think we saw something in here about trust. Let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety. And when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. So you're being encouraged to trust yourself because by doing that, it helps you to deepen your trust in others. Somebody who's always saying, I think they're cheating. I think they're doing this. I think they're doing that. It's because they have trust issues because they recognize those same issues that they have. Okay. All right. One more time I'm hearing. That song, How Do You Talk to an Angel, is so stuck in my head. All right. To where does my soul want to travel? So you want to go somewhere, is what this is saying. Your soul wants to travel. And on the bottom of the deck we have, these are so thick and so hard to get apart. There we go. Where am I called to use my voice right now? So there's somebody you're told you need to talk to. And to whom am I comparing myself right now? Who are you comparing yourself to right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it's within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today's soul action. Stop comparing and start creating. So everything you see in others is visible to you because it's in you. Just like I was just saying, it works with negative and with positive. All right, so how can I deepen my trust right now? You already read that one. To where does my soul want to travel? When we travel, we grow. We open up our little world to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand, and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Pick a location on your desired list. Choose a date when you will get there and start planning. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurants and anything that will create movement to let the universe know that you are ready to make it happen. Believe that you can. So if you feel like you don't have the resources right now, Spirit's saying start planning it and the universe is going to step in and help you. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for the healing in others. Like I was saying about going into the prisons and saying, it wasn't that wasn't that long ago that I was right here with you or in here in this same predicament. And when I was released, this is what it took for me to be successful. And I'm still working on the success, but day by day, doing the right thing is making that happen. And you can also do that with any group. That you remember the pregnant teens? That you could do that with that group also. All right, so those are just some things that Spirit is indicating. Think about, pay attention to. What do we need to surrender? This reading is way different than most of my readings. What is it that this collective needs to surrender? Surrender attachment to results, and surrender to your success. Surrender to silence and surrender to success. And some of you are about to have an incredible amount of success. And be quiet, be still. Surrender your need to always be right and surrender to success. So your need to always be right is keeping you from being successful. All right, what do we need to surrender, Spirit, in this collective? Our resentments and our beliefs in scarcity. Wow. A resentment will rob you of everything beautiful in your life. One resentment will take all the good things out of your life because it will suck it out with the resentment. We have to forgive. We have to. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Okay? And your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can move blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So you have some blocks in your life that you need to remove when it comes to your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. So you have abundance and it's infinite. There's no end to the abundance. But because in your mind you think, oh, I'm never going to make it. I have to work paycheck to paycheck just to make the bills. You're going to keep getting more of that. But when you start to think big and like, there's plenty out there. Part of that is mine, and I want what's mine. I want spirit. I want to have my part. Draw that to me. Help me to receive my part. To let go of my belief in scarcity, and to let go of these horrible resentments that I have. All right, anything else? Somebody has the idea they can fix somebody. Surrender to trust. We've seen that already, I think, twice. And surrender your habit of people pleasing with surrender to the magic of who you are. So stop thinking you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Ooh. Remember you wanted to go on a trip? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And I've been working on that one my entire life. And then surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. And then under that, we had surrender to play, surrender to low self-esteem, and surrender to flat out miracles. You may also have fear of intimacy. Yeah, you're going to have a miracle. Yeah, you need to work on your self-esteem because that's why you have this habit of people pleasing, and also it's why you have all of this really. And Spirit wants you to play more. Take a break from overthinking. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. And you are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that are stopping you from opening your heart. There's somebody in your life. How do you talk to an angel? That's why that kept going through my head. You feel like this person is better than you or something, and they're not. They're just different. And if a donkey can talk to an angel, If a donkey can talk, so can you. Keep what's on your mind. Don't hold back. Tell them like it is. It's probably what they've been waiting to hear, honestly. All right. Let's see what the Sacred Destiny has to say to us. Sacred Destiny, what do you have to say to us? Illumination and gateway. So I'm going to illuminate a gateway and show you a gateway, a doorway. Forgiveness and a gateway. So I'm going to give you a gateway that's going to lead you to forgiveness. Some of us may need to forgive ourselves. You're going to have change and a gateway. So you're going to go through a gateway that's going to bring you some change. All right, talk to me, Spirit. What's going on here? We're thriving and we're in flow. That's beautiful. You're thriving and in flow. It came out in reverse, but they don't do reversals in this deck. And then you have embracing. One more time, I'm hearing. One more time. Be flexible while you're at the standstill. Be flexible while you're at a standstill. And trust. Again, trust. You're being encouraged over and over again to trust. So you have some trust issues. That's why you're having a hard time opening up to somebody for love, because you've been hurt in the past, and trust is the issue. You don't trust people. The full moon over the water is significant. This full moon here this is like in Africa or somewhere where there's a lot of zebras. Not zebras, giraffes. Giraffes, like my little giraffe on my bracelet. Tigers could be significant, and so could like cranes. You're at a standstill, and Spirit's saying, I need you to be flexible, be in flow, you're going to thrive. And I need you to trust me. So wherever you're at right now, at this standstill, you have to trust Spirit. Spirit's about to move you, I think, out of this standstill somehow. Because you got a miracle showing up. All right, let me see what the Oracle would say. Energy Oracle. What would you say about this reading? Somebody has a strong desire in the door to Spirit. Your second chakra. Your sex organs, your desires, your creativity. Deceit in the door to Spirit. Oh, somebody's been deceived before when it comes to Spirit. Oh, that's not nice. I know what you mean, though. There's a door to value in the door to Spirit. You are valuable to Spirit. Your life is very valuable. All right, show me what you're saying to the collective. Okay, collective. Your third chakra is here, your solar plexus. You're in a yang cycle. There's envy and patience. Ooh. So you're working on knowing that you can do this. And you're not using your intuition. Oh my God, what is going on here? I know in your when I asked your energy, you were anxious and overthinking. All right, number 37. Number 37 is emotions of desire, life force energy. The powerful Archangel Chimuel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location, your third chakra, and the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When this card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon is on its way. This is a great time to move forward to completion of your ideas and desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy to a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now. Go for it. So there's something that you need to finish or complete, and you're feeling you have the ability. You're being given the ability through Archangel Chimuel when it comes to your third chakra. You have a desire to finish something, to end something, to be done with it. Number 22, Yin and Yang. It's in reverse. This card reverse reveals a Yang cycle, which is one of active, ongoing energy. This time calls for more logical approach to things, but the logic needs to be applied to purposeful action. In other words, not just overthinking, but when you come up with an idea, actually get up off the couch and do it. This cycle is often marked by creativity and new beginnings, sometimes with significant outer change. Let yourself apply more forceful energy to the task at hand and take advantage of this highly charged yang time. Alright, so you're in a yang cycle and there's things you need to be doing. You're coming up with ideas, but you need to put them into action. And then we have number 20, which is envy in reverse. Envy is about lack and dissatisfaction. This card reverse heralds a great time of joy and appreciation. Your choice to shift your focus from future longing to present gratitude creates a significant difference in your energy field and moves you out of a dramatic and radiant way to attract more to you. You know that you can keep your eye on future goals without losing sight of your present gifts. They continue to release any old feelings of envy or lack whenever those thoughts or emotions come up. You're well on your way to a complete, gratifying life, and your genuine acknowledgement to the value within and around you will only deepen, drawing more value to you. So you are going to stop envying others and be grateful for what you have, so more will come to your door. And you're working on ending something. You've got to put things you think of into action. And when you have thoughts of envy or of anything negative, just remember that's behind me now. I'm doing something new today. And then number 16 is being patient. And yours is in reverse. It's about being peaceful, present, letting go of desperation, or letting go of desperation, yeah, in reverse. Peaceful redirection is the message when this card is reversed. Open up to the options available to you, even if they aren't yet totally clear. The universe supports you when you allow the universe to help direct your outcome. And when you open your imagination to all the potential solutions around you, the key is to keep moving forward without frantic or urgency. Don't give up on your goal. Initiation and renewal action are needed now. So keep an eye on new and unexpected approaches. Opportunities around you may be surprised. You may be surprised by what they are. Don't give up on your goal. Initiation and renewed action are needed. So keep an open eye and new and unexpected opportunities around you. Keep an open eye to new and unexpected opportunities. So keep your eyes on open because new and unexpected opportunities are going to present themselves. And you're going to be amazed by where they're going to lead you. Okay? Oh, and then number 40. You're going to fix and have some opportunities that you could not have ever dreamt of. It's going to be beautiful. Number 40. And it's in reverse also. This card reversed admonishes you to get clear. You may have been lost in confusion and had an unclear or distorted thinking. But even if this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, Your lack of personal direction can be turned around. Take off the blinders and widen your perspective. Visualize the life you want to live and the person you want to be, and make that your intention. I need a sip of water. It's time to break out of the old toxic thought patterns, whether they be habits of worry, doubt, or self criticism. It's also time to develop a clear, healthy version of how you perceive yourself and what you want your daily life to look like. Know that you are in charge of making it so. Meditate on Metatron's strong presence in your brow center and see a beautiful indigo light spinning there. Affirm that you are creating a new identity and a sense of direction. You have all new power and need to create a strong personal vision that your goal and your a strong personal vision that will guide you on your path. Make that a priority now. My sixth chakra is open in perfect health. My personal vision guides me, and my thoughts are powerful and clear. You have to have a clear idea of where you want to go and who you want to be, because that's what's causing the confusion. I don't know who I am, and I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Meditate on it and put some effort into it, because that's what's lacking, if that resonates with you. All right. Now, let's pull some tarot. I'm hearing use the red deck. All right, Spirit. May I see how this happened, please? How did this happen? Somebody was manifesting some change, and they were soul searching about it too. You were manifesting changing. Scorpio's here with Gemini and Virgo. It's like, I'm trying to manifest something that won't change. And I'm soul searching about this. That's what your overthinking is coming from. You're trying to manifest something that's not going to change. Not without their own. It's like you're trying to change somebody. You can't change a person. They are who they are until they're ready to change themselves. That's why you've lost your patience. All right. What's the energy to overcome? A lot going on here. You're in this moon energy. You're coming out of a place where you were stuck because you're using your common sense, your good judgment. And what's going to pull it together? A weakness, hope, and having no choice. There's hope that somebody's weakness and their hope is not there. Okay, here's your hope, but somebody who is normally strong and makes good choices, you're hoping that they won't be. You're hoping that they won't make a good choice and they won't be so strong, because you feel like you don't have any hope. So you're trying to manifest hope to change a situation. You're trying to transform something. I'm going to find out what. I have a feeling it's a person, but we're going to find out what. How do we find out what, Spirit? Use the kipper. Spirit, show me what this person is trying to manifest. May I see, please? What are they trying to manifest? Yep. They're trying to manifest a mature woman. It came out in reverse. Some older woman in your life, you're soul searching about this person, and they're not going to change. Why are they not going to change? You've been trying to manifest this. It has to do with somebody being imprisoned and having to work their ass off while they were in prison. There was an older woman who felt imprisoned, or they had somebody else who felt somebody who could have literally been in prison, and you had to work your ass off to hold shit down because this person was in prison. All right. So now we know what you're trying to change. You're trying to change something from the past, and you can't change something from the past. I think this is something in the past. If it's current, then it's current. But it's in reverse. What do you want the outcome to be? You don't know. That's what you don't know. That's what you don't know. Alright? What are they seeing in this moon energy? They're seeing a family room and a child. And they're going to come out of this stuck place because of a family room and a child. Something needs to be done with your family room and you have a child. And there's also a coffin. You may have lost a child. Somehow child and family room factor in. And it's moon energy, so it's like a dark, you can't see everything type. It can definitely be depression, sadness, grief. And you're coming out of this because you're using good judgment. And so what do you think over here is going to be the outcome? A wealthy man is going to go on a journey. A wealthy man is going to go on a journey. And somebody is not expecting this. Somebody's not expecting this. You're going to get somebody that comes up and, hey, is so-and-so here? They're just going to show up one day is what it looks like to me. What would this person that you're going to go see show up? What would they say? You're a fucking asshole. Okay, what else would they say? Oh, fuck. Why, Lord, help me. I can't say that. And I love the way you love me. So they've been mad at you. And they want to tell you how mad they are. But they're like, I'm just going to say I love the way you love me. And I don't want a relationship. Okie dokie. And what would you say to them? Ooh, that flew out with 4. I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. What would you have said if you only knew how much I care about you and you just fell asleep? Good night. So they fall asleep while you're talking to them. And then, is the grass greener? So one of you has been with somebody else. I think this male that's thinking has been with an older person, a more mature woman. But he's a thinking man, and there's mature. It's a wealthy man, not a mature man. A wealthy man. This man's got money. Okay, and he's come to see you, and you're calling him a fucking asshole. But he may deserve that. I mean, he could have done something horrific to you. Just because people have money don't make them good people. All right, let's pull some tarot on this. Why is the magician here? Oh, I hate it when the cards are everywhere. Because of the moon. Remember the moon over here? Somebody not wanting to take love, having an injustice, and something that was forbidden that shouldn't have been. So what you're manifesting is this. You going to see somebody, but you're doing it in secret. You love this person and you want to make things right, but for some reason it's forbidden. Why is death here? That's the Scorpio vibe. Because you know that your relationship here is over. Like, why is Virgo the Hermit here? because the truth's about to come out about some dark shit that happened. Alright, where'd it go? I know I saw a card go on the floor. I could have swore I saw another card go on the floor. Hold on. Maybe it was just me seeing things. If I find it, I'll let you know. Alright, so the truth is about to come out about some dark shit that happened. And you're going to walk away from this situation. It's over. You're done with it. You're tired of feeling. It's like you're in a situation with somebody, like a situationship, where you're sharing a place to live and you used to be together, but you're not anymore. And it makes it weird because there's probably a lot of codependency between the two of you. It's like this person has forbidden you to see the person you want to see. And you're like, you and I are over. You and I are over. And what I've been soul searching about is the truth about some dark shit. What's the truth about the dark shit? That somebody was weak and very manipulative. Remember what we had a while ago? Weakness. They're weak and manipulative. They make bad choices. That's what's going to be told. You're weak and you make bad choices because you're deceptive and you lie. Alright, why is the moon here? Because somebody doesn't have their independence. Why is the hangman here? Because they want to go to the next stage and they can't tame their hunger any longer. And why is judgment here? Whew. Judgment is here because they don't have a lot to offer. They have a real small offer. It's a tiny offer. And they're afraid that you're going to tell them that they're a fucking asshole, and you are, because they kept you waiting. They've kept you waiting a long, long time. Okay? That was the judgment. It's like, I got to get out of here. I'm realizing that I'm ready to move to the next stage. I'm tired of taming my hunger. I want to be independent. I don't have much to offer, but if this person will listen and not cuss me out because they've been waiting so long, I want to be with them. All right. So why is strength in reverse? Because of the hermit over here. Because in the past you rejected them because of bickering and fighting. You didn't want to bicker and fight with somebody, so you called a stalemate. You decided, if I go towards you, this other person over here, the one that's so deceptive, that has had me imprisoned, and they resent the fact that they've had me there. If I go towards you, they'll bicker and fight with me, and I have to reject you. That's what this card means. You rejected this person. All right. Why is the Lovers here? I know I saw a card go over there. This is crazy. Look, y'all gotta get your energy. Pull your energy together. Do some yoga. Do something. Where did it go? I know I just saw a card fly over here. And then when I get down there to look, there's nothing down there. Oh, I'll have to go back and watch the video and see if I can figure out where they went. Twice now. It looked like I saw something I didn't. Guess I'm losing my damn mind. Alright. I don't know. But what I do know is that somebody's healing. They're not using their intuition about manifesting. Okay? That's the Lovers. You have a choice to heal, to use your intuition, and to manifest your way out of this. But instead, you're holding on and being insecure. All right, why is the Star here? Because of judgment when it comes to a marriage or a higher level commitment, being defensive and being manipulative. So at some time in your life, you were in a relationship with somebody who was very manipulative and they were always defensive. And that's why you feel like there's, you're like, I gotta end this. I'm in a marriage. Okay, this is what you're hoping will end. You're in a marriage where somebody is very judgmental. They have a lot of, they just defend themselves constantly against manipulation. And they're at the end of this. They want to end this. They're tired of this. Okay? So, why is hope on the bottom of the deck? Look, because of an Empress and a King of Pentacles. There's an Empress with a King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Because that's the third party. In this case, the third party is a King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. They like to party with them. They also work with them. And they're not going to juggle. So y'all socialize. Things are not fair. They're out of balance. And it's affecting your work because you work with this person. And they act cold to you. Alright, let's see what this person would say. What would this Empress say to this King of Pentacles? I'm in a relationship, but I'm feeling you. I just want honesty. Why do you insist on lying? I love when you fall asleep on the phone with me. And I'm not a good person. I'm a shitty individual. With what am I going to do with you seriously? What would the King of Pentacles say to her? He would say, I'm falling in love with you and I should delete you out of my phone completely. What would the Emperor say about this? What the fuck is up with you? I think I'm falling in love with you. So you have two people, an Emperor and a King of Pentacles, that are falling in love with you. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can find out how this happened. Show me how this happened, please. You were trying to trust your intuition about missing somebody. Alright, what was being hidden? That you were having a fling, somebody's incomparable, and you're on the verge of telling somebody how you feel about them because you're tired of them waiting. You've been making them wait because you know they will. Alright, what's being shown? That you've erased anything that reminded you of that other person, and now you're stalking this Empress or whoever, and you're pretending. So you're stalking from a fake account. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? Somebody's going to say, this is unintentional, and I need to work. I need work. This can't happen anymore because it's happening at work, it looks like. And I'm drinking too much, trying to forget about all of this. What's going to happen with this person waiting? There's going to be competition when it comes to a dying love. Outcome of the dying love, they're going to get a divorce. So this person that's waiting and having a fling, the person you're with is planning on getting a divorce. But the person that they're with, the love is dying. Or they could have an illness and literally be dying. I'm not sure which. They will call. Alright, anything else we need to know here? Card in the wrong deck. Your expectations don't equal your self-worth. So in other words, just because you do something, that doesn't give you worthiness. You're worthy just because you are who you are and you were born into this world. That's why you're worthy. Alright, Spirit, talk to me out of this deck. What's going to go on here? Somebody's going to have self-love and they're going to transcend and have unity. Alright, what's being hidden? That somebody's not taking care of themselves since last spring. Alright, what's being shown? That somebody's wish fulfillment is here. Somebody's going to move into their north node. They're not going to romanticize the memories they have, and there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. What's going to happen next? There's toxic patterns, rejection, and a breakthrough, an epiphany. But what's going to happen next is somebody's going to have a breakthrough and epiphany. They're going to be like, I can't do this toxic shit anymore, and I got to let this go. I'm going to have to reject this person. I got to reject them. They're not healthy. What's going to be the outcome of that? Your guides are going to assist you to stop clinging to yourself. No. Outcome of that, you're going to be separated. You're going to be guarded and closed off. Vulnerable and guarded, rather. Why are they going to be guarded? Because they used to have a lot of vanity, pride, and ego. And they used to have a lot of fears. But now they want to have a reunion with the soul tie. And there's no more conflict. There's no more conflict. But they're expecting a storm. It's like, I'm not used to things being calm. There has to be a storm. Somebody's got to be controlling. What's the storm? The storm is going to transform the lack and doubt. And it's going to help you to trust in divine timing. With detached and cold on the bottom of that. Alright, show me where divine masculine is in all of this. Healing. Divine masculine is healing. What about divine feminine? Divine feminine is recognizing. What is she recognizing? She's seeing signs of regret. Alright, what's connecting the two of you? Y'all, there's been an injustice for twin flame in the fall. It has to do with their money and deception. I cannot make it up. And the answer is no. Take off your mask. Oh, God. Alright, talk to me out of this deck, Spirit. Somebody's married. What about the marriage? Where they're going to be? Pardon the wrong deck alert. Do you really love them? So you're married to somebody, and you're having to ask yourself, do you really love this person? Pardon the wrong deck. Alright, what else do we need to know? That finances are a factor that are making you wait and be patient. Alright? Anything else? Pardon the wrong deck alert. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to take a leap of faith. And you're on the same team. So you're on the same team, but you're going to tell this person to shut the fuck up. I'm ready to take a leap. Or you need to take a leap. And they're going to pack their bags. Listen. Fuck your feelings. Unplug. You're hot, smart, and you have a great ass. Don't let it all hang out. And family shit is getting on your nerve. All those cards are in the wrong deck. Anything else we need to know? Somebody has a lot of passion and put away the computer. Why are they? Because you're going to go slow. You're going to have acceptance go slow. Somebody's on different pages. There's a new love, and you have chemistry. So you have a new love, and you no longer want to be with this old person that you've been with. You want to be with the one you had the fling with, I think. Have integrity. Anything else is protected. Why is it protected? Because something was strictly sexual. Anything else? This person that was vulnerable and guarded is unavailable. Why are they unavailable? Because you need to trust when it comes to a soulmate. What's going to happen with the soulmate? They're going to master a spiritual lesson when it comes to children. Outcome of everything. Somebody's going to get rejected, and this rejection is going to bring things back into balance. They're in denial. Show me who's going to get rejected. Support. Who's going to get rejected? Somebody you've been playing hard with and getting support from. A friendship. Anything else. So you might be rejecting a friend. You're going to get a second chance to overcome obstacles that you regret. And there will be forgiveness. Can I get anything else? It's fate. What's fate? Use your intuition. It's true love, Spirit says. It's different for everybody. That's why Spirit did it that way. Oh, my mouth's dry. Alright. Let's see how the angels are helping. Angels, how are you helping? You're helping with love and a partnership. And showing grace with harmony on the bottom of the deck. Alright, let's see what your best friend would say. Best friend, what would you say about this? You know all about it, I'm sure. What would you say? You would say, protect your magic and stop playing catch up. Stop playing catch up. Protect your magic. Somehow you're trying to catch up. Stop doing that. Just be you. Protect your magic and be yourself. Okay? Anything else? Let's get one of these. Love your inner goddess. Dang, Spirit. Spirit gave you two. 43, Madonna of Roses. Madonna of Roses. There's a way to be fierce that doesn't betray the kindness of your heart. When you know that, hold on. When you know that to enable someone to behave badly towards you doesn't help them or you, you don't need to subject yourself to unnecessary gifts or taking care of yourself out of fear that you aren't being compassionate. You are teaching yourself and others the truth that love is based in respect and that trying to take what doesn't belong to you through any form of aggression or manipulation, seduction or passion or persuasion is neither loving nor respectful. Thorns are sharp because they need to be. They don't diminish the beauty of the rose, they protect it. So somebody's been trying to manipulate you to do things that you don't want to do. You have to protect yourself. Remember, protect your magic. They might be trying to use it for evil or get you to use it for evil. Don't do that. Now, number 28. The Earth Mother agrees to support your wants and needs to help you live your best life and fulfill your dreams. Her generosity and her power to assist you is beyond what you can imagine. She is already leading you towards your sacred life purpose, providing exactly what is needed for your soul to blossom. Just as she creates what is needed for the flowers of the earth to bloom, she is confirmation that you are on your sacred path. It may take some twists and turns, but you are headed in the right direction. And you are being supported in all ways to gain all the experiences and the blessings that are meant for you. And then Wild and Free, number one. Born to be wild. I cannot sing. Alright. This is an important time in your life when you are being guided to lead from your heart, even if it makes no sense to you or anyone else. Or if your mind screams at you with fear and doubt, don't ignore what your heart is telling you. Give yourself the time and space that you need away from the noise and demands of the world and other people so that the quiet, sure voice of your heart can be heard. Then take courage and act on what you feel. Your heart is wise and worthy of your trust. All right. You told the money card. What's going on with the money here? You're supposed to have a partnership and it's going to have growth. That's the second time the angel said the partnership card too. And you're not supposed to be selling stuff, whatever that means. Well, what's going to be the outcome of their growth? Ah, shit. Somebody's going to be self-made. They're going to be a teacher. They're going to have a house. They're going to have a house, and there's gossip, and they're going to have good luck. So obviously, you're either a teacher, like a professor who works from home. You're self-made, and there's gossip about you. All right, so let's see what they're saying. What are these people saying about them? It's a partnership. It's supposed to be a partnership between you and this person. They're saying caution. There's evidence of cheating. The sugar and the salt both look the same. And somebody's expecting a new beginning. What's the truth, Spirit? The truth is somebody is going to go on a movie date. It's a copycat. And you already know the tea. That's my twin flame card. Somebody might be under spiritual attack. What's be the outcome of the movie date? You're going to know you fucked up because this person's a bugaboo. The police are going to get involved and you're going to get a divorce. And somebody's fighting for what they love. They like to go to the gym and they were fulfilling a fantasy and they have fake ass friends. So the movie date is not such a great idea. Because the cops are going to get involved. Caution. That's why I'm saying, oh my God, that's too much for me on a Monday morning. All right, we're going to close there. And we'll pull some dice. BIRNNJG3. I am being told to ask your higher self what you should do about this. Higher self, what would you say? What is your recommendation for all of this? We already know you want us to trust. You're worrying. Don't worry, persevere. Don't give up. And you're not seeing clearly. What is it? You need balance in your life. What else? Don't overgive. Make sure you're getting what you give. You're angry. So somebody's angry. You need to put it on pause. This person that's angry and get on the right path. So you're with somebody who's angry all the time. And you need to have acceptance that they're not going to change and get on the right path. And then how will it be once they're on the right path? You're going to go with the flow. and trust. You'll have trust. See, it's that person. That person is bringing you down. And you'll also have good boundaries. All right, what else with the dice? WFMIRTM number 4. LDAMTRJ3. AKIHBGM number 9. CIVHRMC11. One more time. LAKGJBD1. All right, may I have trinkets, please, from this roll? I got an elephant with a heart on its trunk. Dream big. I got a hand. You might be a card reader. I got the archway. Friends forever. Friends forever. Oh no, it says fuck forever. It has a skull on it, and it says fuck forever. And then it has my love is alive, an elephant, a star, a turtle, a Roman numeral dial, and a maple leaf. It said fuck forever. So maybe you thought you were going to be this person forever. And your ancestors are like, fuck forever. Get away from this soul. I have a piece of smoky quartz. I have an evil eye for that jealousy. I have young and strong. I have a fancy heart. A rocking horse for a baby. Another fancy heart with a flower. A tramp stamp. An arrow. And then I have 2 pricks or cactuses and a horse who might be from Kentucky. Oh, and somebody's finding feathers, and there's a leaf here for the fall as well. All right, that's going to be a wrap for today. If you got anything out of this, please let me know by liking it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends, even if by word of mouth. I love you guys. I love you. 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 I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.